right. Hey, guys. We have Ainee O'Connor here. And Ainee, you have racked up a lot of accolades this season. I mean, even with it being a short season, we want to make sure we celebrate that with you. But before we do, we were just kind of talking. These times are crazy with all this going on. Season cut short. You were just saying you went back home, got out of the United States before all this got too crazy, which is great. So, really, how have you been able to kind of wrap your head around all of this? And it was a great season. There's a lot to celebrate. So how are you kind of mixing that with everything going on right now?
Yeah, it's been really weird. I think, of course, like at first when the season was cancelled, obviously I was really disappointed. We were having a good season, but I think then on the other side, it meant that we all got to go home. It was obviously the right decision. And
Yeah.
we're lucky as well. Although we are a spring sport, we do play in the fall as well. So we'd actually completed
Yeah.
about 75% of our season. So obviously we're luckier
Yeah.
than some of the other spring sports. And now
Yeah.
that I get an extra
That's
year of
good outcome.
eligibility as well. So
Awesome. Good. And how's that time, getting to the family? 'Cause you're really not home that much for the year at all.
no, I come home at Christmas and then in the summer normally. And I actually wasn't
Yeah.
even supposed to be coming home at all this summer. So it's been
Wow.
really nice to come home, but obviously I still can't really see. We can see them from the driveway, but not properly. So that's kind
Yeah.
of
Okay.
sad.
So a little closer, but you're so far away.
Yeah.
Well, we brought up those accolades that you've had this year, and there's some big ones. You had the Golfer of the Year, Honorable Mention All-American, Scholar Athlete of the Year, and all of those are well-deserved. You worked really hard on that. So, what's
Thank
that significance of knowing you put in all that work, and then you get to actually see it in kind of that physical confirmation?
Yeah, it was kind of unbelievable to be honest. I was pretty
Yeah.
shocked. Like I said, like going from having the season cancelled to then not knowing if there was even going to be any awards or anything. And I think like every athlete, like I don't do it for the awards, but like you do it because I love it.
Yeah.
But obviously that's really nice to get some recognition. So that's been really good.
Yeah. And, out of those, was there one of them that kind of surprised you the most or maybe felt the most meaningful?
I was happy with all of them, but the SAC golfer of the
Hmm.
year, obviously
Yeah.
that was really a big thing for me, and that was quite unexpected. I wasn't sure about that, and I didn't know if conference
Hmm.
awards would even happen. So that was
Yeah.
a really good one to get, and then also obviously all the ones where it's like the scholar athlete, they're really nice because that shows like in
Yes.
the classroom and on the golf course, so they're really good to get.
And I think you're a very good example then of how you can be extremely successful in your sport and also in the classroom. What kind of drove you to keep that, and what advice would you give other student athletes to excel in both those areas?
I'm really organized, I would say. And also, like, for me, I think especially like golf's a game where you can't always control like everything, but you can control your
Hmm.
preparation. And for me, I always just try and put in 100% effort in everything I do, because that way at least I can say I tried, and I can never really be annoyed at myself. So I would say, yeah, I was always really organized and just tried to do the best I could.
Yeah, I think that's really good advice. And, like you said, you did get it at least to complete almost 75% of the season. We had so much fun watching you guys, and your team is just very cohesive. Just saying, we've noticed how much camaraderie is in your team and how good that connection is between you guys. How much does that play an effort in the season? And can you just kind of speak on that? Because it's really awesome to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really lucky. Our team is really close. And a lot of us are international, and we truly are like they're my family away from home.
Hmm.
And that's one thing that our Coach Gailey, really like emphasizes is being a family. And I think it helps because our team is so small. It's really easy to be close.
Yeah.
But we always say, like, even when you look at, I mean, other teams are obviously close, and obviously we're biased, but we do have a really good team chemistry and bond, which is really nice. And I think that really helps. We've all got the same goal, and we're all
Yeah.
working towards the same goal. So I think that's a really good thing.
Awesome. And then, kind of to follow up on that and wrap up, what are your thoughts and aspirations for this program going forward into this next season?
I mean, I'm really excited for what's to come. Like I say, every single person on the team works really, really hard. And I think that says a
Hmm.
lot. And I think that shows in our results. And I'm really excited to see what we can do next
Yeah.
year. So
Awesome. We're excited to watch you guys. Thanks, Annie. We really, really
thank
appreciate
you.
it, and stay safe.
Thank you.